This week's topic, do you want to introduce it, Nick?
Yeah, so we're, 2 games in roughly for each series, and we're identifying something good and something bad that we're seeing from each conference, whether it be team specific or overall.
And we're going to start with the West, I think, yeah?
We'll go with the West, and I guess I'll start with the good thing for the West. At this point, it's looking like the play-in teams are actually quite competitive. So this is more of a league perspective. The playing game, obviously, just I think third year or third season in iteration, and both of the teams have taken a win off the first and second seed, respectively. One of which is the Pelicans being the ninth seed, and obviously creating that incentive that franchises should compete more at the end of the regular season, which was the intent of the design. Obviously, perhaps they only get the 1 or 2 wins and then they slot into every other 7-8 matchup that normally happens. But it's a good advertisement for the ninth or 10 seed, respectively, still being in a form of contention. Because I know there was a lot of issues with allowing it to even be in conversation. The 10 seed doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, if you could pick up a win off the top seed, which is what the Pelicans have done, then that kind of bodes well for competitiveness moving forward.
Yeah, I think, look, Pelicans have been underrated all season. I think Ingram, and I've spoken about Ingram before around the All-Star break, I think he's really underrated this season. And Zion's still sitting in the wings, apparently, right? Apparently, he's still might dress this season, and that would really change the equation a little bit there too. So yeah, definitely, it's good to definitely see competitive games in the West. I think from my side of the good things I can see in the West is the Warriors. The Warriors have come back and they're playing Warrior basketball. That we're sort of accustomed to seeing that sort of beautiful, free flowing shooting, high scoring. You can't stop us. It's sort of basketball because you can't guard three sharpshooters in the perimeter. The situation, and I think Denver at this point are sort of at risk of being swept. And look, credit to Jokic. Obviously, he's done. Had a sort of a superstar season. In all honesty, his stats and his metrics have been off the charts. But they're missing their number 2 option, the number 3 option as well on that team. Is out as well. So it's really looking like the Warriors have peaking at the right time. Having Steph come off the bench really changes the whole equation there again, I think. And I was thinking, why doesn't he just come off the bench? He could play till 50. If you just brought Steph Curry off the bench, 25 minutes, averages 25 points anyway. Okay, and really extend his career. So I think whoever they face in the next round, and in the next few rounds, even the Suns and the Grizzlies, I think they probably should be getting worried. I think the Warriors are playing high quality basketball at the right time of the year.
Yeah, look, it bodes well for their future with Jordan Poole making that leap. And, they've obviously got Kuminga as well sitting there. He's had a pretty promising season, and Wiseman, who they either move off of or keep. Um, Obviously, the one caveat is we both predicted the Nuggets was an interesting matchup because of the Jokic factor, but they've solved him really quickly, and now the Nuggets are quite exposed. And that prediction of a 7-game series by me looks terrible. And perhaps the Warriors are just versing the right team, and they're getting, and not for the flow of things. They might pick on this team and then carry that momentum moving forward, but perhaps it's just lightning in a jar for this series, and then when they verse a different team, it's not the same effect. But we'll wait and see.